Hey everybody, Disguy4 here with my video review on the Transformers Animated Deluxe Class Jazz figure. Now, since this is Patrick's favorite character, I thought I'd bring out the Cheez-Its Party Mix, as you can see there. And he's right, these are really good, especially this one. All the flavors end up mixing together. It's good stuff. So, on to the review. Here you have his box. Looks really cool. On the front it says Autobot Jazz, because they couldn't get the rights to Jazz itself. You have his cool character shot with his nunchucks, his headphones around his head, and his awesome Elite Guard symbol. Here you have the side. It says Autobot. The back where it has his vehicle mode, his robot mode with his nunchucks, and his galactic powers and abilities, which are he's a master of circuits who even more powerful than Prowl. He prefers hand-to-hand combat to fighting at a distance, and he's a member of the Cybertron Elite Guard. And his quote is, "Cybertron is cool, but Earth rules." So I'll just put the box to the side. So here we have Jazz in his vehicle mode, and it's looking really cool. I'm going to show you a real quick 360 of the figure. You have these really cool pipes right here with his rear view mirrors, and you have this really cool looking way of making showing really cool looking taillights. Then you have his headlights, which look really cool, and especially that Elite Guard symbol. It just looks really awesome. I'm really digging this alternate mode. So I'll just show you a real quick size comparison to Soundwave, because they're both from Wave 3 and they're both really cool figures, so I thought I might as well show them. They're both pretty equal in length, and I'd say Jazz is just a little bit longer. And from the front, Soundwave's obviously taller. Put Soundwave to the side. So his color scheme is basically white, red, white, and blue. You'll see white all over the alternate mode. You'll see blue on the stripes right here. And you'll see some type of different color of blue in the headlights right there, which is translucent. Lights under that, and that's basically it. You'll see red featured on the stripe in the middle of the two blue stripes on the Elite Guard symbol right there, and on his taillights. You'll see silver featured on the rear view mirrors, on the pipes, on the rims, and in the back section right here surrounding the taillights and the back section right here, and also in the bumper right here. You'll see some black featured on the tires, and translucent black featured on the windshield right here, on the windows right here, and on the back windows right here. That's basically it for his color scheme. My overall rating of this mode is it's a definite 10 out of 10 for me. It looks super awesome. It is a bit cartoony, but that's pretty much the idea for the animated line. It looks really cool. I definitely like it. And it's definitely one of my favorite alternate modes from the animated toy line. So I'll just get on to the transformation. First thing I want to do is go ahead and grab the back section right here and kind of wiggle it out. And then fold that out like so. I'll zoom out just a bit. I'll flip the figure upside like this, separate the legs, and then you'll go inside the legs and fold out the feet right here. And kind of just fold it out. And get the figure standing. Next thing I want to do is go ahead and grab the hands right here, or the arms, and kind of fold them out like so. Fold in the tires until they go like that. And kind of just straighten out his arms. Flip out his hands. And rotate these panels right here 180 degrees. Okay. Next thing you want to do is go ahead and flip down the section right here until you hear a snap. Actually, before you even do that, you'll go ahead and grab this tab right here and flip that down, because that'll fill in a blank section featured on this piece right here, which opens. And you'll hear that snap, and that means that the chest is fully in its position. And as you can see, that black tab fills out this section right here, which would have been empty. Then you'll flip down his arms, and that is basically it to transforming Jazz. Just position him however you want. So, as we all know, Jazz is the cool, hip Autobot of the Elite Guard. He's pretty nice to all the other Autobots, even though Sentinel Prime really isn't. He's just really cool, and a lot of people like him, especially, you know, Patrick. And he's just a really cool character. I definitely like the way he looks in this mode. He just looks super awesome. I can tell that this is definitely going to be a hard figure to find, just because he looks really awesome. So, I'll just show you his weapon real quick, which is in his arms. If you actually go into the arms and pull out these pipes right here and unfold that, you'll get some nunchucks, which you can then put in his hands by, you'll put the rope inside of the fist, which is open, and then you'll kind of pull on the top nunchuck until it's in his hand and he's holding it. And there you have Jazz with his nunchuck. It's pretty okay as a weapon. It kind of just floats there, but it's still pretty cool. And then you can also, as most of you have probably seen in other reviews, you can always rotate or use these as kind of blasters on his arms. And you can also just flip these pipes up. Well, you could flip them up and they would be facing upwards rather than downwards. So, onto his articulation. His arms can rotate 360 degrees. His head can rotate 360 degrees. His waist can rotate 360 degrees. His legs move in and out from the body. They can move forward and back, and they can bend at the knee, and they can also rotate at the lower knee. And his feet can pivot up and down. And also his fist can kind of go like that. And that's basically it for his articulation. He has really good articulation, which is good because he is a ninja, and ninjas need to be articulated. So, I don't really have any problems with this figure. He's pretty much perfect in this mode for me. Only thing that did concern me when I first got him, but now I've gotten over it, is the fact that you can actually easily lift up his chest section if you kind of just bump it easily. But it just falls straight back down, and only if you... It won't really happen if you don't push too hard, I guess. But that did concern me when I first got the figure. So I'll just show you some size comparisons real quick. Next to all the Jazzes that I have. I do have my custom Jazz, but I won't be showing him because he's basically the same as all the other movie Jazzes that I'm about to show you. There you have the Alternators Meister / Jazz. My first figure, the Movie Jazz. The G1 repaint of the Movie Jazz. And my Legends Jazz. Now I did notice I do have a lot of Jazz figures. I don't really know why. But he's really cool, so why not? Get the figures out of the way. So yeah. Overall, this is definitely a cool figure. Definitely want to pick this up if you see him, because he is going to be a really hard figure to find. In I'm just guessing because he's just really cool and he's really popular amongst collectors, I guess. So yeah, I rate this mode a 10 out of 10. So he's just a 10 out of 10 figure for me. I know a lot of people don't like when you give figures a 10 out of 10, but I definitely like this guy a lot. So once again, a 10 out of 10 figure. I highly recommend him if you can find him, and he's definitely worth the search.